All right, what's up, everybody? We're going to jump into some news because, this channel is all about news because it's WWTA News, which is what we talk about news. That's right, what we talk about. We're going to talk about today Bitcoin adoption. El Salvador's ambassador to the U.S. says America is only concerned about losing its power. Everybody hates El Salvador, right? That Bukele, he wants so much to, be done with that dollar. I guess. I don't know. Don't know him personally, but what I do know is he wants to bring wealth to his country. So, yeah. Is the United States really hating on El Salvador because they're all about that Bitcoin? Because we know the U.S. is as well. They just ain't telling you, but we know they're about that life. But yeah, the U.S. is only concerned about losing its power because the dollar is what they use to sanction, right? And destroy countries that don't move the way they want them to move. That's interesting. We got another article here from the Turkish economy. What the Lira Collapse means for Turkey's economy. Well, what does that mean? If their money collapses, what you think that their economy is going to have to do? Now, we look at El Salvador proving what Bitcoin is all about and how you can fix your economy with that. We're seeing other countries getting involved in that space as well. We look at Africa, the continent of Africa, and we look at the countries within Africa that are moving into this space. We've read articles already, previous articles on these things. So what's the possibility of Turkey, right, turning to cryptocurrencies to repair their economy? Possible, right? Oil settles down $10 per barrel. What is going on? Right? It says oil prices plunged $10 a barrel on Friday, their largest one-day drop since April 2020, as a new variant of the coronavirus spooked investors and added to concerns that a supply surplus could swell in the first quarter. Well, the first thing that we should just pay attention to closely is crude oil is $10 a barrel. There's an abundance of oil, so abundant that a barrel costs $10. Yet, when we go to the fueling stations, we see $3 and up for regular, okay? For the lowest grade fuel, it's over $3. Just brew on that as we think about what's going on in the United States economy. Xiaomi to open a car plant in Beijing with annual output of 300,000 vehicles via Beijing government. So Xiaomi produces electric cars. And we're going into a new way. Remember the Paris Treaty Agreement and the climate change agreement. So we knew we were going into this space. It was coming. We look at all the infrastructure. You especially look at what's going on with the infrastructure bill with Biden's trying to get passed through. It's a lot of electric vehicles and things in that bill for infrastructure. We look at all the solar panels being placed up in these solar farms and strategically all over counties and cities to bring electricity, different ways to bring electricity to the people. So we knew this was coming. So now when we think about the oil being $10 a barrel, could this be a part of the reasoning behind that? This great change, getting off of petroleum, fossil fuels? I don't know. Something to think about. We have here cryptocurrency exchange Coinstore enters India despite pending curbs on trade. So it says here Singapore-based virtual currency exchange Coinstore has begun operations in India at a time when the Indian government is preparing legislation to effectively bar most private cryptocurrencies. Right. They're preparing for that. But in this new world, this new economy, those cryptos have to exist and be accessible to all people. So do we think that's really going to make it that far? I know everybody wants to say, oh, crypto is FUD. It's not real. It's fake money. It's fake. Well, the dollar is fake money. The only real money, the only real currency we know was gold and silver, precious metals, precious stones, minerals, metals. Okay. That's where true value and wealth lies, right? When you talk about dollars, that's paper, it's greenbacks. Talk about any currency that's in paper form. It only has value because somebody's saying it has value, and you have to believe that it has value to hold it and use it. And you only hold it and use it because when you go to certain stores, they accept it, and that's what gives it its value. So we're really going to say that cryptocurrencies that are accepted as exchange of value aren't really valued. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, it's going to happen regardless. So it doesn't matter what India tries to do. It's inevitable. Adidas goes full metaverse with Coinbase partnership and the Sandbox real estate. So this isn't new as far as Adidas goes. We know that they were in partnership with Sandbox, but we can clearly see here now that they're in partnership with Coinbase. So Adidas is making major moves and bringing money into the space. And this is what we've been talking about the whole time. We've been saying, well, when corporations and businesses bring their money in, we're going to see an increase in the total market cap, and we're going to see an increase of value in these currencies. So here, we just have more visible information to help understand where we're going and why we're early in the space. And to close with this story. Investing outlook. Wall Street legend warns a strange day is coming to America. According to Wall Street legend Mark Chaikin, life is about to get even stranger, and it could have a sizable impact on your wealth. A massive and surprising new transition could determine the next group of millionaires, says Chaikin, who predicted the 2020 market crash, while leaving 99% of the public worse off than before. If you own regular stocks, you're in for a big surprise, he adds. That's a lot being said. That's definitely a lot being said. Clearly here, this person is speaking of a transformation or a transfer of wealth from one group of people to a next. Clearly, that's a wealth transfer, right? And we understand what cryptocurrencies are doing. It's also saying that there's a massive surprise. New transition could determine this next group, right? Well, the next group is going to be the early adopters. So if they're paying attention in the stock market, then that's telling you where big money is thinking. They're thinking if they don't hurry up and get in, they're going to lose their wealth. And then to close it, he says, if you own regular stocks, you're in for a big surprise. Because we saw earlier this year that stocks were being brought onto the blockchain, turned into cryptocurrencies. Now, when you think about a non-fungible token, an NFT, could your shares of a stock be turned into a non-fungible token, which gives you the receipt of those stocks? And then that's your non-fungible token, which you hold in your wallet, which is that value on the blockchain. Oh my gosh, how unbelievable that would be to just understand that a non-fungible token could do all these things. So what we're looking at is really someone coming from an old space of money, saying that they understand what's happening and you all better understand. So as early adopters, you're already there. Just stick with it. So let's go ahead and shut it out with that. If you like the video, hit the like button. You can also subscribe to the channel, and you can hit that bell for notifications because you enjoyed this video and you definitely want to see the next one.